Welcome to the B2B Breakthrough Podcast. I'm your host, Ciara Cristo.
So when we started, we weren't selling anywhere, right? We weren't selling in physical retail. We were just three people with not a big social media following. And we just basically said, how can we get people to try this product? So what we did is we created this D2C component, which website, and we started selling samples. So not full price. And we wanted people to just try the product. So we did it obviously at, I think it was 25 cents at the time, crazy for a bar. And these bars cost a lot to make. And it wasn't about losing capital on the product. It was about getting people that were serious to try it. So they still have to put down their credit card and actually commit. They weren't just freeloaders on samples. And what that did was it created a opportunity to get people to try, but also have touch points with them. So basically what we did was every customer that ordered on the sample, we sent them a personalized photo of the three of us with a handwritten note. Even though it took a lot of time, it was not scalable. We still do it, but in a different way now. But we had a handwritten note about you. Let's say you bought it. We would find something about you, write about it. And then you would see like, wow, this brand is so personalized. It's so humanized. How could you not want to cheer them on? And so we did that for months. And the idea was just get trial and get people talking using storytelling. And we actually hand delivered product at the beginning because we couldn't afford shipping. So it really wasn't a feasible model, but basically it got hype and it got people talking and it started some sort of awareness naturally. And as we were doing that, the way we got more people was we simply just took out our phones and we started filming everything. And we just started documenting as if we were producers or we were like a documentary, and we want to share everything that happened. So when people started to see this story of being like, hey, like these are three people that are building a food company and I get to watch the hustle of the behind the scenes, it's like, I want to be part of what they're doing. I want them to win, or I don't like them and I don't want to buy their products. But most people were like, these are underdogs and we want to support them. So they became part of the journey by just watching. And as soon as they watched, eventually they'd want to buy. So we just kept on doing that. And the D2C kept on growing and growing and growing. The views went up, the sales went up, and the storytelling was the ability to get people to be interested. And then once they were interested, what ended up happening was product market fit had to kick in. People had to, once they bought the product, they have to be like, oh, I want to eat this again. So I always say to people, product market fit will get people to stay. Your storytelling, and especially in a D2C business, will allow for people to come to your site, to come to your program or whatever you're offering and be interested. But if you're going to sell people on features and benefits, like we could have told people we had 6 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, that's not relevant to people because it doesn't interest them on an emotional level. Today, more than ever, people crave authenticity, but also crave some sort of emotional connection to brands. They want to care about what they're purchasing. So what we did was just use that of documentary style and quotations of content, and it drove thousands and then now millions of people to try the product.